Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Center. So let's talk Abington Heights Comets football. Colin McCreary joining us right now. Well, Colin, you do a little bit of everything, and you seem to do all of them pretty darn well there at Abington Heights. Take us through the first 8 weeks of the season this year.
The first 8 weeks have been a blast for me. My teammates have been working really hard. We put a lot of work in, through the off season, and so far it's paying off. We're really starting to gel together, as a team, and our team chemistry is up, and so far I can't complain.
I'm sure you could get a little overwhelmed if you look at the schedule right off the bat. You're just like, okay, this team's good. Oh wait, then we got this team, and oh man, then we got to play this. it just could be a little overwhelming. Talk about some of that competition you guys have faced.
We've had tremendous competition throughout the year. I welcome that. As a competitor, it can only make you better, as an individual and as a player, and as a team. So coming into the season, seeing we have, a couple powerhouses in our schedule, I welcome that, challenge. Look forward to playing them and, knowing that we can compete with them.
Everybody seems to know about what you could do in the special teams department. Talk about where that came from, of being able to punt and kick and hit field goals, stuff like that.
When I was little, I was always out in the yard kicking the soccer ball around, kicking the football around. I played soccer all the way up through, middle school. In freshman year, Coach Repchus asked me if I'd like to try out as a kicker for the varsity football team. And I ended up earning a spot as a freshman, and ever since then he's taken me under his wing, and been very encouraging and very helpful throughout the process, with kicking and punting. Just trying to give me advice and continue to get better each and every day.
And that's something Coach Repchus always kind of emphasizes, is there's three components to the game, and he really takes that special teams thing seriously.
Definitely, yeah. One thing he always emphasizes, there are three aspects of the game, like you said. And he believes, each third, is just as important as the next. Whether it's offense, defense, or special teams, each one, has a huge factor and a huge component of, how the outcome of the game will be.
Well, one thing some people didn't know, Colin, is your speed. Talking to a young man, Sean Judge at Wyoming Valley West, he said, man, he's got some wheels at Colin McCreary.
Yeah, it's an honor to hear that, coming from another, great athlete from Wyoming Valley West, and, a great athlete. So, hearing that from him, nothing but great things. I appreciate the compliment, and, they were a great team, great, component to play against, so I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing them in the playoffs. And
the last 2 weeks of the season, challenges just like it's been all year long, Scranton and Delaware Valley for you guys, but you guys have some senior leadership that have kind of taken you through some of these games. Talk about your fellow seniors there at Abington Heights.
Yeah, I'm having a blast with my senior friends. We've been playing ball with each other ever since I can remember. Whether it was out at recess, in first and second grade, so a lot of memories can be made with the senior group, and I'm having a lot of fun with them right now.
And taking us through this senior season overall, you seem to stand out like you did this past weekend as you guys got the win over Wallenpaupack area. What are things that you've worked on throughout your career that have kind of put you in this position where you're getting some nice accolades and you're earning some things? And I know it's all about the team, but I guess it's nice from time to time to kind of have a standout game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I look at myself as, a high competitor, and, I'm a firm believer in that, no one pushes myself harder than I do. So I continue to work hard every day, and, I do have to give credit to my teammates. They do a great job, allowing me to make the plays that I do. So, it's not just one individual out on the field. It's a collective unit, and, without each individual effort, we won't be able to get it done on Friday nights and Saturday afternoons.
Colin, how much time still goes into some of those extra things, the punting and the kicking and the field goals? And boy, that's one thing that Coach Repchus seems like he's done this year is all right, let's line it up, 38-yard field goal. All right, let's give this a shot, a 42-yarder. I mean, he's not hesitating for things like that.
Our team usually comes out 15 minutes before our stretch and gets a pre-practice in. Whether it's snappers, punters, kickers, quarterbacks, wide receivers, or a line. We're out there trying to get better, and even after practice, I know I've stayed up with a couple of my friends, Nick Emmett, Tommy Rothenberger, Brandon Hardy, a couple of receivers and tailbacks, just trying to get better. And there have been nights when sun's been going down. We kind of ran out of daylight, and I think that shows how much we want to get better, and the work ethic that kids have on our team.
As a young man like yourself, a senior in high school, time goes by slowly, as you're going through school, and then at some point it kind of just speeds up. And you're like, where did this whole thing kind of go? You're a senior in high school,
right.
And then one day you'll wake up years later and you're 45 years old. Tell us a little bit about how you're feeling in your senior season and trying to soak up every moment you can.
Yeah, it's definitely a grind. Sometimes you can get caught up in the whole, process of, going to practice every day, and it's grueling. It's a grueling season, but at the same time you have to appreciate it because you never know when your last opportunity is going to come to you. I remember 4 years ago when I was a freshman, all the seniors are, reminding us, take it all in, because you'll be a senior before you know it, and this will be your last game, at Comets Stadium at the pit, and all those memories are starting to hit me now. So, it's surreal. Finally realizing that I'm a senior, and these are closing down to my last opportunities to be a Comet.
Colin, take us through a couple of important people in your life that kind of make a difference and have helped you become the young man that you have.
I definitely have to give a lot of credit to my parents. They do a great job of keeping me in line. Making sure education comes first, and really realizing what's important in life. I'm a faithful man. I believe in giving glory to God. I'm a firm believer in it. So one thing I do before every game is say a prayer with my parents. Just to give thanks for everything that he's done for me and for my family. So I think that's one thing that definitely I take into account every single game and every single opportunity that I have, to play this great game.
And you have some opportunities coming up in 2017, and you made that decision. Tell us about your future endeavors, if you have an area of study that you're going to hit, and where that university is.
I decided to commit to Monmouth University in West Long Branch, New Jersey, for baseball. And I'm really looking forward to the opportunity to play there. And I might have the possibility to also kick and punt there as well. So I'm extremely excited for the opportunity to play there. And I also know a few kids who go there. Tyler Shazek, I played with him my freshman and sophomore year on the baseball team, and having a role model like that at that level, it's going to be really interesting and really exciting to be back on the field with them.
Was that decision process challenging to say, okay, number one, I want to play sports at the next level, because it's a grind to be an athlete at a school like that, but at the same time then figure out which one's going to be best as well for your future?
Yeah, definitely. It was a long process. I've had many long talks, with coaches and, sitting down with my parents and, trying to figure out, what's the best path for me and for my future. So getting this decision out of the way before my senior year, it's really relieving and satisfying. So I'm happy to, make that decision early. And I'm just nothing but happy and really looking forward to it.
Well, Colin, you made a lot of an impact this season at Abington Heights, and of course, as you said, over your long career there, continued success. I'm sure everybody looking forward to seeing you play baseball in the spring as well. But good luck at Monmouth University, and thank you for your time.
All right, thank you very much, John. Have a good night.
Colin McCreary from the Abington Heights Comets here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.